DKs. Hey guys, it's Raksharu bringing you the next anti-class guides, this time DKs. First I will say that 1 versus 1 we as Demolox outmatched them. Alas, we do see a lot of DKs in arena and I will try to make it informative by giving you my tips and tricks. Also in the end I have some news and question for you guys. So getting down to business, we will start with their burst. DKs have a lot of damage output but little CC and survivability, making them a favorite target in arenas and RBGs. When it comes to damage, I will focus on Unholy Decay since Frost is much easier to counter. So in a short conclusion, when it comes to Frost Decays, it's heavy damage with nothing special that kiting and fast nuking won't solve. Unholy Decays possess more CCs and more damage, which resemble the playstyle of Demolox. They have a gargoyle much like our imps. They're in power their pet, making it important to keep up for them. Their pet will CC much like ours and will take significant part of their DPS, making it harder to kite and avoid. When they burst, they will most likely trigger the Trinket and Unholy Frenzy, which as well as increasing their damage will also make them more vulnerable. Things to be aware of are Necrotic Strike that will prove devastating if not noticed. Soul Reaper that is really nasty finisher moves since they can apply it pre-burst and easily get you to 35% HP, which is a lot higher threshold compared to other finisher moves other classes possess. Dark Simulacrum that will most likely be attempted to be used in order to copy a CC, but if noticed is not of much effect. When it comes to CC, DKs are really short, but what they do have is a pet stun, a great blanket silence with the option to have increased duration, a possible stun that can easily be avoided, a snare which is more effective for Frost Decays, and a gap closer, which is their grip, that can also serve as an interrupt, and best to always remember the 3-second window to recast it thanks to the 4-set bonus. Now when it comes to defensive, they do have quite a few that we are best to be aware of to be able to easily counter them. Starting with Blood Presence that is commonly used and easily spotted. Nothing to do against this, just to know it's out there. Desecrated Ground serves as a CC breaker and CC immunity for up to 10 seconds. This ability must be stacked so you won't put to waste useful CCs. That pack will give them a really nice heal on a 2-minute cooldown. Lichborn, which is a fear breaker that also grants fear immunity for 10 seconds and grant them an option to heal themselves using death coils, but can be countered by silencing or stunning to prevent the healing. Icebound 42 will give them a minor damage reduction but a 12-second anti-stun, which again better be tracked. They will heal with death strikes when in need and in rage, so kiting is always a good way of action. On a side note, they do have an interrupt that at the moment is irrelevant, but on 5.2 when casting fears will be back, this ability must be juked. An AMS that to your surprise is nothing to Demolox since in demon form our spell bypass it, and I will show you this in a few seconds. Okay guys, a bit of news. First, I recently got engaged. Second, sadly, I'm going into exam period, so I'll be much less active on YouTube and in-game for the coming month or so. But I will be back. And my question for you guys, since I'm mostly doing guides, since that's what I like on other channels, I was wondering if you will want me to keep it up or also make BG montages. For the time being, I will try to keep answering all your comments that I love to read, so keep them coming please. And if you haven't yet, subbed and like. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope this helped a bit. Thanks for watching guys, see you next time.